The Trade Minister is warning Labor that China will abandon the free trade agreement if it doesn't pass Parliament by the year's end. The threat comes as unions step up their campaign against the deal. Here's political editor Chris Ullman.
Unions hit the streets of Melbourne to have their voices heard in Canberra and Beijing.
Very fearful of this free trade agreement with China.
They're worried about what it means for local workers.
We're fighting for Australian jobs, for the rights and conditions of workers in this country.
And about the rights of an imported workforce.
They won't have the same conditions, they won't have the same rights, they won't have the same pay.
And all of it's fear-mongering in the eyes of the government.
The China Free Trade Agreement is all about more jobs.
The unions claimed the agreement would allow the importation of skilled and low-skilled workers by Chinese investors for projects over $150 million without testing the labour market to ensure the jobs can't be found here. But there is a three-step approval process, and the government says labour market testing would be demanded before work visas were issued, and any workers would have to be paid Australian rates and meet local work standards. In Beijing, the Trade Minister was preaching the deal's benefits to the converted.
A gathering of senior business people from both our countries.
But the union campaign is making Australian business nervous.
It's just nonsense, really.
And the Chinese are happy to buy their goods elsewhere.
The Chinese market is very big. Many countries want to enter this market. If Australia doesn't want to be a part of this, then we will look elsewhere, because people need to eat.
The Trade Minister says this agreement won't be renegotiated, so the fight will boil down to how far Labor's prepared to go to back the union campaign. It could block the deal in the Senate, but that would be a very big gamble.
If they did choose to block it, it would be disastrous. I think China would walk away.
The clock's ticking. Parliament must pass the deal by November. Chris Ullman, ABC News, Canberra.